So today we're going to learn about the letter I, and this is going to be the letter that we kind of take through the week for our word study. So I makes the I sound, and when we're looking at it in first grade, we look at that sound or listen for that sound throughout the word. So different words that we hear the letter I in are bib, ib. So listen for that sound in the middle. And then we have fin, in. It's that middle sound. Really, really tuning your ear in to hear that I sound. And here we have hill, ill. Hear that I sound? Lip, ip, lip. And pig, pig. That I sound is in the middle. We'll go over some more of those I sounds on Thursday, but really listening for the I sound, no matter where it's at in the word. Because if you hear that I sound, it's probably an I. So make sure that you know how to write that letter. Make sure that you know how to sound that letter out. And try using it in different words. Take those words I just did and see if you can spell them. Just practice. All right, in reading, we're going over analyzing character now, because we're actually getting into the meat and potatoes of first grade. So we're taking and analyzing characters of the books that we read. Remember, we've talked about how in first grade we learn how to read, but then we also learn to understand what we're reading. And the first step of that you've already done in kindergarten. We are analyzing characters based off of the pictures that they have. So today I have a picture from one of my favorite stories. And I'm not going to tell you what the story is, but maybe you've read it. But I hope you haven't, because this is one of my favorite and we'll be reading it soon. But also just to kind of look at it and say, what can you tell me about this character just by looking at it? Look at how she's standing. She's got her arms crossed. Does she have a smile on her face, or does she have a frown? Does she look friendly? Does she look nice? Well, she's got a list of things here to do. Work to be done. Math, poems, English, history, geography. So what does that tell you about this person? What can you guess? Take a minute. This is what I see. I see a person who is not happy. She looks very mean. She's got her arms crossed and she's got her eyebrows down. And she has a list of work. So that tells me that she's going to be asking people to do something. But also, what she has on here is all stuff that we do in school. So I'm going to guess that she is a mean teacher. And you would have to read this book to find out if we're right. But we can just guess as we're looking at pictures, analyzing the characters, analyzing those characters. So we're going to be doing that all this week, and actually over the next 3 weeks is analyzing characters and looking at different story elements. So practice that as you are reading your stories. Pick out a character, look at the picture, even look into what they're reading. If you like to read higher level books, what kind of person is that main character, and how do you know that? What is the words telling you? What are the pictures telling you that maybe is just like a hint? Something like she likes to go underneath and read underneath the tree, but she has tears running down her face. Well, what does that tell you about her? You can tell just from that statement that she likes to go there because it's sentimental to her. It means something to her to read under a tree, but then she cries. So why is she crying? Is she crying because she's happy? Is she crying because she's sad? Is she crying because she's lonely? There's many different things that could make somebody cry, but it's your job as a detective when you're reading to figure out why. So be that detective when you're reading and analyze your characters this week.